You got 24 hours, baby, to get whatever you want. Anything you want.
Terica Danielle Smith was born on November 9th, 1986, in Alexandria, Louisiana. Her mother, Terry Smith, was everything to her. Steady, strong, the force that shaped her into the woman she had become. She was often called Terica by family and close friends. From a young age, Terica was outgoing and confident. In 2001, she started attending Peabody Magnet High School and graduated in 2005.
Nice-looking
lady.
By
2012, she was working at Moneyland.biz, building her career and her independence. She ran her own business, Max Tax, preparing taxes for clients and managing it all while juggling everything else in her life. Terica had been in a relationship that gave her two of the most important people in her life. She had a daughter and a son. She nurtured her children with the same warmth and care she'd always shown the world, balancing her career, her business, and being present for them. The relationship with their father didn't last, but they tried to maintain a co-parenting relationship that worked. She loved going out, enjoying herself, dressing how she wanted, being social, and living life on her own terms. She had this confidence about her that showed in everything she did, from the way she carried herself to the outfits she put together.
All right, so this is the stepdad situation. She had kids from a prior relationship. That's an interesting dynamic in this story.
Fashion was her thing. She posted about it, showed it off, made no apologies for how she expressed herself. Then she met Tracy Johnson.
Uh-oh.
Me too. Yeah, you more.
It always starts out like that.
Tracy, also from Alexandria, went by the nickname Tricky T. He presented himself as someone who could do it all, calling himself a jack of all trades and master of almost all. Sometimes he was a barber. At other times, he was a cook, painter, collector, did betting, and even ventured into rap music.
Hey, come get this nigga, man!
Gave off this vibe like he had everything figured out. There was no confirmed steady job or clear career path, just a lot of different things that he did. When they first got together, Tracy was attentive in ways that felt good. He was affectionate, thoughtful, and romantic.
Huh?
Baby, I do it all, for real. I'm hitting my baby with these straw curls, working and woman. Feel me? I do eyelashes too. I do anything for her. I'm a fool for love.
All right, I'm gonna actually give him some grace right here. I was a barber myself for many years, since like 13 up until my adult years. Doing a woman's hair is not, and when you in the cutting hair and doing hair, that's not really a big deal, right? I know guys who do women's hair and cut hair too. The lashes and eyebrows, yeah. But I'm gonna give him some grace on that part. But he seems very, very extra. I'm gonna leave it right there for now.
Like what that boy say, Frito Bang, I'm a fool for love, man.
He surprised her with gestures that made
part
her feel
right there.
special.
Oh, check it out. Oh, they jumping. Oh. I just gifted my beautiful wife with a beautiful, unique piece from Jared. This is
The sandwich guy?
diamonds. It might look light, but it's heavy though.
Jared from Subway.
For an elegant woman, what you got to say about that? Beautiful.
Thank you.
They got a little Louis scarf on. I just not recognize it. Numbers don't lie, and I'm not the one, the two, or the mother three. Fellas, it ain't nothing wrong with treating your queen to royalty shit.
This is probably one of the most unromantic ass generations in the world. Like, you literally gotta ask a man for dates, ask them for flowers, ask them for time. Like, it be so rare that you have a connection with somebody that want to do those things naturally. As a woman, I'm not telling you shit that you should already know. You should know that I like flowers. You should know that I like dates. You should know that I want time spent. Like, I'm not the bitch that you keep put up in the crib. I want to go out. I want to be seen. I want to have a time. I cannot do a boring nigga. That shit drives me insane. I like to have fun. I like to create memories. If you're boring, it will never, ever, 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 ever work with me.
Gifts, dates where he made her feel like the center of his world.
Woo! Puerto Rico, baby. Man, baby.
I see something in her face. She ain't feeling it like that.
Like that. Color.
He cooked for her, pampered her, and showed her off. Terica was open to love again after her previous relationship, so she welcomed it. Tracy seemed like what she'd been looking for, someone who appreciated her, supported her, and celebrated her. On April 16th, 2022, they got married. It was a beautiful ceremony, the kind of celebration that looked picture perfect. And from that point on, their lives became increasingly public. Tracy started posting constantly. Every moment, every date, every interaction was all documented online. He had this signature opening line that showed up in almost every video. "Me and my beautiful wife," over and over. What became obvious over time was that his identity seemed to revolve entirely around being in her life. Every kiss, every laughter, every mundane moment became content. And he was always the one behind the camera, always the one narrating, always the one directing what got shown and how it got framed.
These type of guys are a problem. When he said he a fool and sucker for love, I mean, there's levels to it. All right, there's level to it. You know, super possessive, pedestalizing. You should never be more into your woman than your woman is into you. I'm not here to argue that. Okay? Because as a man, you're not looking for provision and protection. Whoever's the protector is the leader. All right? So she should definitely be more into you than you are into her. All right? And that's not a negative thing. That power dynamic works and it's tried and proven. Let's go.
Online, people called them relationship inspiration and wished to have what Tracy and Terica seemed to have.
Man, my wife fine as a motherfucker, so I ain't lying. Ooh. God damn. Fuck.
A lot.
No. Do the Ricky Bobby stop. Now pose for the cam.
That's a lot. Notice the look on her face. All right? Pay attention to her body language, and her face tells it all. Like she's tired of this nigga.
No. Do the Ricky Bobby stop.
Yeah.
Now pose for the cam.
Look at the face.
And we all do the Ricky Bobby.
Now, watching some of their videos from around that time, you could see something in Terica's face that wasn't there before.
Facts.
There was exhaustion and distance. Tracy was playing the doting husband role, but if you watched her eyes and her expression, she looked tired. The energy just wasn't the same. By 2025, the tension had escalated. According to reports, the couple had more frequent and intense arguments. The relationship that looked so perfect online was falling apart behind closed doors. Tracy allegedly struggled with Terica's growing independence. His mood became harder to predict. The supportive image he'd shown early on seemed to be fading. Looking at the constant filming, the videos took on a different tone. What had appeared to be documenting their love now looked more like keeping track of her every move. Tracy was reportedly having difficulty accepting that Terica was reclaiming her independence, living her life on her own terms without needing his approval. In one video, Tracy talked about Terica going out with her friends for drinks and made a statement suggesting that he was the one who gave her the permission to go. Even when agreeing to let her go, he made sure to add that she needed to tell people she was taken and belonged to someone.
Man, look at my beautiful ass wife.
I mean, that she should have
This
anyway.
is what you call
but
a mission.
shouldn't have to tell her that.
My wife was like, babe, can I go step out and have a few drinks with the young ladies, the girls? I said, babe, you goddamn right. I said, you tell them one thing, that you taken and you motherfucking spoken for. See that big old rock?
For someone like Terica, used to making her own decisions, that approach didn't match who she was. Terica began going out more. Girls' trips and nights out with friends became more frequent. She started posting content that was just her, not them as a couple. In late February 2025, Terica shared a post that read, "One thing about it, when you are a dominant woman, headstrong and got high confidence, a person gon' try his hardest to humble you or dumb you down. See, it be them women who are unsure of themselves with low self-esteem that be gassing these people up and making them feel bigger than the program. But when it comes to me, I will not be having that. If not me, then who? There is no one bigger than me. I am going to remind myself every time." She seemed like she was reclaiming space for herself, doing things on her terms, and not everything revolved around being Mrs. Johnson anymore. On March 30th, 2025, around 4:30 a.m. that Sunday morning, neighbors on Ron Mar Drive heard raised voices, then shots fired from the Johnsons' residence. The 911 call went out as a domestic disturbance at the 5900 block of Ron Mar Drive, and the Alexandria police responded immediately. When they entered, they found both Terica and Tracy unresponsive. Both of them had lost their lives in a matter of moments. Whatever had happened during that argument, whatever had been said or done, escalated and resulted in this tragedy. The investigation began immediately. Police treated it as a domestic incident, working to piece together what pushed things over the edge. The police report determined that Tracy shot Terica first, before things escalated. But the full picture, what was said, what caused it, the exact sequence of events, would remain unknown. There'd be no one to hold accountable, and no chance for anyone to hear what really happened that night. April 16th, 2025, which was barely 2 weeks away, would have marked their third wedding anniversary. People who'd watched their videos, who'd called them couple goals, were now trying to reconcile the perfect image with the devastating reality. That same day, Terica's best friend wrote, "Losing you does not feel real, and the pain is deep. It hurts, hits different, you know. This was my real friend, and I do not use that word lightly. You were the kind of friend who made life brighter just by being in it. The laughs, the talks, the hugs that felt like home. We laughed until we cried. We talked about everything under the sun, and we showed up for each other in ways only real ones do. My loyal friend. I am so abundantly grateful for every single memory and moment we shared, for the love you gave so freely. I appreciated you more than you will ever know. Rest easy, my beautiful friend Terica. I love you always."
It's sad, man. Sad. A lot of guys be way too possessive and pedestalizing them.
On April 12th, 2025, Terica was laid to rest. In honor of Terica, her friends created the Terica's Touch Foundation, focused on beauty and cosmetics, keeping alive Terica's passion for fashion, style, and for helping people feel confident in how they presented themselves.
That's what's up.
Months later, on November 9th, 2025, what would have been Terica's 39th birthday, friends and family gathered to celebrate her and remember who she was, sharing stories and keeping her spirit alive in the way she would have wanted. On March 30th, 2025, the day the incident occurred, Terica shared a post that read, "I love spoiling my kids. If they want it and I can get it, it's theirs. I don't care." That's who she was. A mother who lived for her children, who worked hard so they could have what they needed.
I swear, bro, look at my wife, but you so beautiful.
This guy,
you
he's
know
too
what
much,
I'm saying?
man.
But you all in the bag of chips.
It's too much.
Doritos, man. Frito Lays. Look at my wife. Check out that long
What?
pretty hair. You know what I'm saying? That's that real deal Puerto Rican princess type
Look at her
shit.
body language.
Look at the glasses. Check out. Ooh. Hey, look, I bet y'all can't figure the name of them motherfuckers. I got there.
She going along, but she ain't with it.
Babe. Think about it. Oh, she got the Uggs on, the sliders. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, come get this nigga, man.
The camo denim. That's how we do it. Yeah. I swear
Stop,
I
my
love
nigga.
this. For real, I love this. Kids, I love her too. She got softball beast. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, hey, look, I ain't gonna lie, this is the only.
Look at that look. Look at the look on that little girl's face right now. If that look don't tell you everything you need to know about how she feels about her stepdaddy, you ain't gonna never know. Right? We seen Terica's face and her body energy and language. Look at her daughter. You know that she wasn't real fond of him. Just the way that I've watched him in this video and the way that he's acting in this video with all the recording, you know, the over dramatization of accolades for this woman is crazy. Right? When you pedestalize women, all right, when you pedestalize them, they may like it in the beginning. They may like it in the beginning. But they will grow to resent you and despise you. I'm gonna put everything I own on that. Everything I own on that. I can put everything I own on that. They did not like him. Okay, I don't know about the son, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't too far off. That's a crazy story. All right, rest in peace to both of the victims. I can't go in and clown him like I really want to because he's not here. He's no longer here with us. So I'm not even going to do that. But guys need to learn a lesson from this. Never be more into a woman than she is of you. And that's not to say that you don't love her and you won't take care of her and treat her the way she needs to be treated. But this is over obsession. Over obsession. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Like, share, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I'm gonna catch you on the next one, man. I don't usually toss the ring twice in a video, but this might be an exception.